Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. It's almost 8 p.m. but it's the solstice, so sun's still up. I don't like the solstice. Letter from Costello and from our mom. Pretty heavy quotes. Let's see, what does Costello have to say? To Steven, I'm declaring the day the National Friendly Rival Day. To celebrate, we hold hands and wage a thumb war. You'll join me, my #1 rival and friend. Nah, I don't think after the Nintendo Direct I want to be doing much. Things get tough, you can always come home. Dad's too old-fashioned to say it himself. It's Father's... Oh, it's also Father's Day, apparently. Alright. You can tell I really care about that day. But yeah, let's head on over here to the plaza, because there is something going on in the plaza. And I know Isabel says a special message on the morning when the solstice, but I blanked on it being the solstice. Oh, Mayor, today's the summer solstice. Don't expect to see the moon at all tonight. Got a little something for the summer solstice. Curious what I came up with. Some shades. They're ladder shades, seeing as how it'll remain so hot and bright. I figure these can be real handy. Plus, they're the height of fashion. I mean, are they though? I mean, I'll wear them. But, hey, Pinky. Oh, this extra sun makes me feel like I'm on a tropical vacation. What's up? Just wanna chat. I adore living alone. It seems like the grown-up thing to do. But I was so nervous so I moved to town. Silly me, right? Managed to make some friends. Awesome friends like Costello and you. Costello is not... Why do you all like Costello? He's such a jerk. Specifically to Dina. This mosquito is making me have to catch it. Hey, this is the money rock. Neat. I don't know much what to actually yap about today, because I've not done a huge amount. I spent a good bit of my day troubleshooting. Like, basically, I decided, you know what? I kind of want to, I kind of want to give a shot to Phantasy Star Nova, which is basically more Phantasy Star 2, or Phantasy Star Online 2, but on the Vita, and with a completely different set of characters. So I was like, alright, I'll give this a try. Hello, Frisk. I wish you wouldn't. I wish you wouldn't. Yes, I bopped ya. What you gonna do about it? I'm talk with Penelope. Hey, you came to see my house. You want to talk about Parmesan? Just want to chat. Something delivered to me that was supposed to have gone to someone else. I was happy at first surprise gift, right? I saw it was really for Cookie. I'm just too bummed to take it over to a place. Could you do it for me? I don't know what this little gremlin is up to. Yeah, I can make sure it's done today. But yeah, I was like, I want to play that. And I'm like, you know, there is a PS Vita emulator that's Linux compatible. So I went and I downloaded it. And frisk. Get away from my feet. Be good. Ah. So, you know, grab the emulator, grab the English patch for Nova, because it was never released in like anywhere but Japan, basically. And, you know, decided I'm gonna try playing it on my laptop. Hello, hello. It's a great day today. It's because the sun's gone down. What's going on? Delivery. It's a thing that got sent to Penelope and that was meant for you. Ah, that's where my package wound up, over at Penelope's house. Was I expecting again? I thought this package was lost forever, so I ordered another. Don't need to feel about buying. It's a shirt. Bam. I have to look forward to opening it up, finding out exactly what's inside. Thanks a bunch. But yeah, because I couldn't get it to actually work on the Vita, not Vita, I couldn't get the Vita emulator to work on the laptop, is what I was trying to say, and failed completely. I spent forever troubleshooting it and just couldn't make it work. I've only played it like 20-30 minutes because I needed to get recording here. Nice night we're having, huh? But you didn't realize it was night already. My brain's confused too, since it's still light out. Keep saying good morning to everyone. Can I help you? Let's chat. Sex and plants just love this season, don't they? Old town seems so alive. It's alive! I know that was in response to the shaking the tree, but I like to think that was in response to my joke. Like, a catchphrase is a bit catchier. Alright. What should you say as a catchphrase? I mean, Tootie wasn't even your catchphrase. I'm so bad at this. What would... Pinkest. Sure. I love it. Pinkest. That could come out so wrong. I don't know, man. I'm the worst at catchphrases. Hey, I delivered the thing. Just take the package to Cookie. What happened? Here's the scoop. What? I never bought the same thing in the meantime. After all my trouble. I mean, you could have it if you want it. It's fine. It's 8 PM now. But yeah, I'd opened the game earlier because I was like, oh, I wonder if Katrina's here. That's why there wasn't the opening bit. It's evening, right, pal? All these extra hours of sunlight today, I'm a little lost. Okay, pull it together, Barbara. It's night. Get it right. What would you like to talk about? Let's chat. You know, today's the summer solstice. It's the longest day of the year. Bring on UV rays. I've got a 5-gallon bucket of SPF 800. This is you won't touch my precious skin. You've also got a lot of fur, which also would help with that. I think. I've not heard of, like, sunscreen for animals, so I get the feeling it's not a necessary thing. I imagine you would need to sunscreen like a Sphinx cat. Maybe. Would you? I don't know. But, yeah. Needless to say, I'm excited to play Nova. There's still some issues I'm trying to figure out if I can fix them. I'm pretty sure they're just an issue with the emulator, which is annoying because it works fine on my desktop, because of course it does. It works perfectly fine on Windows. It's Linux it struggles on. Hey Marge. You find exciting sun be up day and night? No. Summer solstice. It's on your mind. Let's talk. There's nothing quite like eating an apple from Oracle, wouldn't you say? Absolutely love them. You know what? Just talking about that I started craving. Sure, I can go get you an apple. Super from ND. Nah, not him. Sometimes him, but not him now. Oh, my brain was like, the tree's weird. Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, I'm kinda dumb. Like someone putting their finger and their thumb in the shape of an L on their forehead. I'm that kind of dumb. Yeah, I might honestly just go back to playing that a bit once I'm done here, because, like, I'm thinking what I'm gonna try to do, as much as it does mean I'm probably gonna have to just watch VODs of the 8-Bit Drummer stream for a while, I'm just gonna try and be staying up until around, like, 7-ish. Not 7. Ironically, I was thinking of what would have been about my 7-ish, wasn't I? Damn it. Well, no, it wouldn't be my 7. My 7 is 7 brain. It's past my 7. My brain is not braining. Strange, I'm so sleepy. I guess it's not strange. It is nighttime after all. What can I do for you? I brought your apple. And guess what? It's perfect apple. You know, I just ate an apple. Perfect apple? Oh, that was fast. Well, don't mind if I do. So good. Doesn't get much better than that. Take my unknown machine. Oh man, a machine that prints unknowns? I'll have all the hidden powers in the world. You're very welcome, Archie. Yeah, I want to try to stay up till around 4. I don't got one of those, so. Yeah. I've got my birth certificate. I've told this story before, but basically, my old man, his mother was being a right bee while my mother was pregnant with me, and basically accusing her of cheating constantly on him, and you know, all this crap that I couldn't be his and all that, because even though I have 3 older siblings, he apparently can't have kids. And so my mother was like, fine, you don't think he's the father? He won't go on the birth certificate, and he never has. Sure, the type of flower you prefer is a reflection of your personality. Like, try it out? Sure! Following flowers, which is my favorite. Dandelion. Strength through adversity. I hope that doesn't mean something's troubling you. Something's always troubling me. Do I say, talk to me if you have something on your mind? What do you think? But you didn't know flowers could tell you all that. I mean, I feel like if you'd given me, like, every flower possible, like, I can't even remember the name of it at the moment. I think my absolute favorite flower is kind of just a wildflower. It's like a, some European woodland flower thing that's technically an invasive species in Nova Scotia, but also doesn't cause any harm, so it's only really a technically invasive species. Also, I have not caught a firefly yet. I probably should. I don't have the room for it, though. Unless I don't see the final fossil, which I'm not. So I guess I got the room for it. Glowing with pride. Oh no, I have already caught one. Okay. I thought I hadn't. That's fine. I'm kind of all over the place today. I'm kind of already tired. This is the problem. I've been trying for a while to, like, stay up until 4 or go to sleep early enough to get up at around 4. Hey, Steven, you lost some weight. You want to beef up instead? You're like me. Yeah, I'm good, man. And Annalisa! Well, hello, you're looking great. I might run into you here, Gumdrop. I still regret letting you move out. I kind of wish I had used my one save on Annalisa, but I'm kind of feeling Cookie, not gonna lie. She's kind of cute. Though I'm also feeling Penelope. Like, Penelope has been really sweet and oddly flirty. Cookie's just really cute. But I'm still in the camp of, like, I know the moment I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use that one save. That's when, like, Diva's gonna move in or something, and then want to move away, like, within a, like, 2-3 weeks, and it'll be like, no. Because I'm not allowing myself to switch it once I pick a villager. Henry! Ah, Steven, I see you're doing so well. Yeah, kinda... I just feel like taking a trip to Oracle. It's fair, my man. It's always a good time to visit Oracle. Which, funnily enough, Phantasy Star Nova is not the Oracle fleet. I've already got a theory as to who this group actually ends up becoming. But... yeah. I'm gonna wait till I play a little more. Teehee, we might be shopping for today. Looking to do some clothes shopping, just let me know. I don't got any room to do any clothes shopping, so... But my theory at the moment, based on everything I've seen, Nova takes place on Halpha before it got the name Halpha. For those who don't know, Halpha is the planet in New Genesis. It is also the planet with the I just heard the tarantula. It's also the planet with the former Central City. And a new Central City. And said former Central City is very evidently an Ark's colony ship that has crashed into a planet. Nova opens with an Ark's colony ship crashing into a planet. And it's a planet that's not mentioned at all in Phantasy Star Online 2. So much to choose from, I just can't make up my mind. It's fair. I very much have that problem in thrift shops as well. Also, Penelope sold us the Astro Wall earlier. Well, sold me it. Us it. I don't know, man. Penelope sold it when I was walking to the plaza, because I was like, well, maybe a special villager can still show up, and this won't have been a complete waste of my time, and also an eating of the dialogue, because I wasn't recording at the time. Because I don't tend to fire up my recording just to do those checks, because, you know, why would I? I mean, you know. Yeah. I should have had it recording. But yeah, I'm waiting to see more, because I don't know if Nova possibly ends with us leaving the planet. But I don't think it's going to. That's my thought at the moment, is I don't think it's going to. And if it doesn't, then I just need to keep an eye out for notable characters. The main one I'm watching for, though I doubt he would have kept the same name, would be Zafedo. If I see a cast, or even just a human named Zafedo, yeah, it's probably more accurate to say a human named Zafedo. Because, yeah. I don't want to say more than that, but fairly confident that Zephedo was a human who became a cast on Halpha. That is my assumption. I can't know though, especially because I'm pretty sure he's like, pretty sure we're never gonna learn much about his past. I love how I'm dancing around this as if any of you guys are going to actually play PSO2. It's a good game. And for that, all you'd have to do is play New Genesis, which is like 80 gigs, which is still a lot, but not as much as the whole 150 to play both games. The whole 150 that I have downloaded twice. I'm normal. I also have hiccups. It's normal. Also, I get the feeling Pinky just planted. Yep. Probably one of these. Darn it, Pinkster. That's what her catchphrase should have been, is Pinkster. Yeah, I don't know much what to yap about from here because it's like I haven't done much. So I suppose hearing sports ball on the TV there. Sports balling is going on. I hope y'all's favorite sports ball team wins. Or the one you dislike the most loses. This is a very unknown machine. It's pretty neat. Thought you guys might appreciate the unknown machine. I know I appreciate the unknown machine. It's how unknowns are made. But you didn't know that. Because why would you know that? Unknowns are a mystery. They're mysterious creatures that take the shape of the alphabet. It's just what they do. But yeah, I literally am not following FIFA at all. I'm just not. It's not really my thing. I know I've talked about this before, but like, I used to play at soccer when I was younger, / football. But I never stuck with it, and it never, like, really held my interest. Like, literally, I don't think there's a single sport that held my interest for the long term. The closest would probably be badminton? Because, like, even now, if someone were to come up to me and be like, hey, we got badminton net set up, want to come play? I'd be like, yeah, sure. If you even got a badminton racket around here somewhere. It's inside the basement somewhere. Probably pretty old and nearing breaking, but, you know. But, like, it's really about it. Past that, like, esports. I like esports. Whoops. I really need to just start. I'll get back to holding R and L. If you didn't know, you can hold down R or L to speed up dialogue. I think it works with both. Yeah, just holding down L. You don't have to hold down B. But yeah, like in my mind, badminton's also not really a serious sport. I'm kind of in the same camp as hard leg gaming when it comes to a lot of sports stuff, because like even in the case of like soccer. If someone were to come up to me and be like, hey, want to go kick a ball around? I'd be like, yeah, sure. But I can't take it majorly seriously. And I'm in the same camp with, you know, sports as I am with stuff like, you know, like chess. I can appreciate the skill it takes to play chess. But let's be real, there's not really been a major change-up in chess in a very long time, and the same goes for basically every sport. Like, it just doesn't hold my attention. And like, solved competitive games also don't really hold my attention. Because it's like, I've seen this. It's why, like, even when I do, like, I don't really watch competitive StarCraft anymore. Unless I'm watching, like, White Raw, and it's only because he doesn't do the normal things. Like, and even he doesn't do StarCraft 2, he does Brood War with Remastered, which isn't the exact same meta that Brood War was, which is refreshing. If it had been the exact same meta, I don't think it would have survived. But like, if it's the same thing every time, if it's the same optimal strategies every time, I kind of lose interest. Because it's like, why should I care? You know? Like, you're coming to me and going, hey, this is really cool. It's like, alright, I'll watch it, and like, sure, watching on different skill levels, you might see a lot of vastly different plays, but like on the top level, it's they're all trying to do fundamentally the exact same thing. You know, it's the exact same plays, the basically exact same way, because that's how you win. And the goal is to win. So like, they're gonna do what's best for winning. Which is fine. But like, it does make sports pretty boring to me. And I know to some people it's like, yeah, but I like watching my team do that thing better than the other guys do it. And it's like, cool. I don't get attached to teams that way, so I can't really... I can't really get on with that, because, again, like, I don't do that myself. Which I know also is one of those things of, to some people, that's probably completely wild. Because, like, to them, that's just natural. Like, you cheer for your team. It's like, yeah, but you probably picked that up from your parents. And guess what? Neither of my parents are big into sports. So, yeah. Look, I can't exactly say that. They'll both watch at certain sports, but they're not, like, huge into them, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say my mother is, like, uninterested in, like, sled dog racing. But honestly, like, that as a sport, I can't get behind either. And not because, like, they're not impressive, but, like, a lot of it is just, it's just an endurance test of the rider more than anything. Like, how long can that rider go without sleeping? You know? That's who's gonna win, is the person who can go the longest without sleeping. And has the best trained dogs to just run through a storm that might threaten to stop them. Like... I love how all this started with me talking about troubleshooting for Phantasy Star Nova. My brain is all over the place today. Now, I wonder if I will have access to the bench today. I don't think I've had my coffee yet either. Hey, it's Paula! Isn't it weird? When we were kids, coffee was this weird, gross black liquid. When did you start liking it? You know. If like, here is 0, here is 30. Oh, here. Yep, I know what you mean. Right about that age when you want to act more grown up. I remember thinking it tasted terrible, but pretending to like it. It's weird. Once you've faked it for a bit, you actually start to be able to drink it. I never minded the taste. So. Now, the coffee I did mind and really didn't like was the stuff that my old man would make. From like start to finish. Like, I didn't like the black coffee he made, and then I didn't like what he did to it afterwards. Because, like, he made probably some of the weakest coffee in the world. It was barely colored water. And then he would load it with sugar. Like, I'm talking like 8 to 10 spoonfuls of sugar. It's like, you know, you don't need all that sugar if you just make a proper coffee. Like, no. That was more sugar than coffee. But hey, we can sit on the bench today. That's gonna be it for this one. So I've been yapping long enough. I'm all over the place. I've probably mildly offended a few people. Because that seems to be what happens most of the times I bring up I don't like sports. And I'm not saying you guys can't like sports. These are just the reasons I don't like sports. Like, I feel like it's just part of my brain not exactly being wired the same way a lot of people's are, and also just having parents that weren't really into sports. You know, I don't have that gotta pick a team, gotta root for somebody mentality. It's probably why I also don't really pay much attention to like game developers or any things like that, or celebrities, or, you know. The closest I ever got to that was like professional wrestling. But even then, like, wasn't really a favorite pick kind of thing. It was just, you know, there was a favorite show, like, you know, WCW versus Raw. You watched WWE. Like, it was just better. Doesn't mean we wouldn't watch WCW if it was on and it was like, okay, I'm gonna ramble about this for a little bit for those who are like not in the Canadian broadcasting ecosystem. So, in the US, WCW and Raw were basically airing at the same time on the same day. And up here in Canada, they were as well. But both would get reruns throughout the week at different times. So if you missed a part of Raw, you'd rewatch that. And if there was nothing else on to watch at the time WCW was on, may as well throw it on. You know, that was the mentality. Because, yeah, I used to watch professional wrestling. Don't watch much indie garbage, though. The lowest on the indie garbage level I'll watch, and it was watched, it wasn't even I'll watch, is, what are they? AEW. The current indie darling show being run by a billionaire. Well, a billionaire's son. There was so much potential. There was so much potential to AEW, and they squandered it. They squandered it hard. But that's just my opinion. I know some people that really love it. And if you love AEW, power to you. Thumbs up. You would have been the WCW fan back in the day, but that's okay. Raw's WCW now, let's be fair. None of it's good. But that just comes down to nobody can tell a story anymore, it seems. Well, okay. I know this has just turned into me trying to end the episode and then rambling off in a direction, but can I just say, WWE started this. Don't, WWF, WWE, they started this. Don't get me wrong. Why do heels even have flashy entrances unless that is their gimmick? Like, logically, explain this to me. You gotta give the bad guy cool entrance music and pyro and explosions and things that are meant to make the fans go, wow. No, you have them walk out in dead silence, no pyro, nothing. They're walking out there to kick the crap out of your hero. And then you have them do that. Week in, week out, your hero barely clinging on, maybe barely eking out wins. Until finally they can overcome that villain, and then that villain goes away for a while, goes somewhere else. That's the nature of territory wrestling, which has been lost. Like, that's why a lot of, like, with modern big company wrestling, the heels tend to become faces after a while, which for those who don't know, and I know I sound like a complete mark, I am. Don't worry, I know this. Heel, bad guy, face, good guy. Basically carnival talk, because that's where it all started. But like, your bad guys all become good guys because you're giving them all the tools to be cheered, and then your good guys just look like chumps, so no one wants to cheer for them because they're not barely hanging on, or they're winning too much, or it's, it's all been lost. And then, your bad guys become the good guys because people want to cheer them, but then you just turn them into chumps. Like, you can have a heel turn good. You can do that. Like, you can also have the most, like, good guy of good guys turn bad. Bonus points if you can do that both in the same match. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret Hart. Steve Austin entered the heel. Bret Hart entered the face. They left in opposite roles. That was beautiful storytelling. Like, the bad guy bleeding out in the middle of the ring, refusing to give up, and the good guy doing every dirty thing he can to pull the win out. Like, that flipped them completely, and it was awesome. You don't see that anymore, though. But yeah, I have added way too many extra minutes to this of me just sitting here rambling. I found a topic and my brain doesn't want to shut up now. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. See you all then.